Morning, y'all. Honey girl, beautiful soul. Extremely blessed to have her. So, what was it, honey? Maybe a year ago? Going on 2 years now? Yeah. So, anyways, I applied for HUD, right? I didn't want any of this stuff, but I'm like, you know what? I paid into it. My employers did. I paid into it. And, you know, anyways, so I was put on the list for through HUD in Chico, California, Butte County. Um, Filled out all the information. Then, anyways, it took a while. We couldn't find a place because, you know, whatever. But so it was frustrating because, they're like, oh, you're next on the list. And I'm like, well, when do you think that's going to be? As the holidays were coming. And so I just wanted to get a place for her. And I'm like, it was frustrating. So I I called them up because I kept going in there, and I'm like, when's gonna? Oh, we can't tell you when it's gonna happen. And I heard of people being on the list for like a couple years and longer. So I'm like, okay, let me know, so I'm gonna have to do something else. And so I called them up because I was getting so pissed. I was getting pissed off, and it just, these houses are built by illegals. Illegals are living in them. They get treated way better than people. They never pay anything into the system, and everybody that employs or houses them, should go to jail. So I was watching this Minnesota housing scandal. People are getting busted. So I told them that. I go, and just because I told them the truth of everything, they kicked me off the list. They don't like my tone of voice. I don't give a fuck what you like. I mean, the reason why you have a job is because people don't have housing, okay? And I don't want all this shit, but I'm like, you know what? I got a free phone. My disability was information was sold. That was SafeLink Wireless. They canceled my phone. They didn't get really in trouble for that because you still see SafeLink out there. And that's so scammed. And, then I get a Gmail that I'm back on the list, right? And then I don't hear anything from them after that. But the whole thing is look at how everything's going now. I mean, everything's so corrupt. I can't rent a place because of my rental history. I took 3 of the 4 parks I was staying at for mental harassment because of my disability, and gender discrimination because I'm a man, and discrimination against Honey Girl. So much discrimination, but I can't be discriminated against because I'm a man and look at the color of my skin. You figure it out. It's reverse discrimination. And so, but my whole life. And I just can't wait until they get busted. So I messaged on that post. I said, come to Chico, California, Butte County, investigate HUD. They're so fucking corrupt. So fucking corrupt. I've seen people that are okay to be in these places. And, my rental history is because I didn't want to be in situations just like my work history, never been fired. I'm not corrupt. I'm not dishonest. It goes against you. I mean, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. I mean, need I say more? So, he's a good man. And there's so many people that will screw you over. And I realized I was enabling this by basically trying to see good in individuals. There's no good. So, it's like relationships, family, but yet you're the bad person. Well, I'm the black sheep middle child, and I fucking own that status. Because I'm not going to be a piece of shit, But so many people will be. They don't care about the legacy they leave behind because they figure, oh, I'm dead. Who cares? But I care because, it's like when with refrigeration, HVAC, and all that. When I fix something, I fix it right. I don't drive a Fiat, a fix it again, Tony. It's like I don't create my own job security. which basically made you the bad person because you're not going to do bad stuff. So, but eventually it'll catch up to those Thomas Chans, those Sheilas, the Renees, the Isises, all those people that have, you know, Jamie in fucking Red Bluff. Ooh. They will reap what they sow. And I will not be the one. It will be somebody else. And then another person too. And I don't have to worry about that, you know? People don't like me because I quit giving them money. I quit helping them, you know? You realize how small your circle is. And mine's just Honey Girl and myself. Because if I trust somebody enough to tell them what has happened in my life, and they use that against me, like my ex-family, well, you figure it out. So, sitting in front of Jack in the Box right now, just trying to, figure things out. And I guess puppy paw steps, right, Honey Girl? My Honey Girl back there. I'm just kind of like trying to mind my own business and trying to step off of social media because it's pretty fucking disgusting. It's depressing and it causes a lot of issues, and it's caused issues for myself. So, but I still kind of hope that what I post, what we post, Honey Girl and myself, it'll help somebody that's maybe like not as far in the depression game, in the game of life, which is a game that we're all playing, and it's a game of survival. But you have to enjoy it. Be like what, our friends?